Only a tiny fraction of older men, about 2%, naturally draw younger women in. And what makes them irresistible isn't what most people assume. It's not wealth, a gym-hardened body, or cringeworthy attempts at dad humor. Their appeal comes from what they don't do: subtle behaviors almost every other man misses entirely. These lesser-known habits make younger women feel respected, understood, and quietly fascinated. Here are the traits that work almost like sorcery. 1. They never pretend to be someone they're not. Many older men try too hard to fit into a younger crowd, talking fast, forcing slang, mimicking trends, or chasing a youthful vibe. But the rare ones, they drop the performance completely. They move at their own pace. They speak only when they have something worth saying. That steady, unhurried presence becomes magnetic. For a younger woman used to chaotic, emotionally reactive partners, being around someone grounded feels like leaving a blaring club and stepping into a warm, candlelit room. These men don't chase her tempo, they become the person she instinctively slows down for. 2. They let her initiate the flirtation and react with subtle warmth. Instead of showering her in compliments or charging ahead with obvious interest, they wait. When she throws out a playful tease or a small flirt, they return it lightly. A knowing grin, an amused glance, or a quiet, "You're something else, aren't you?" That soft echo of her flirt creates a comfortable space for her to lean in without feeling overwhelmed. While most men smother with praise, this small group gives her room to shine, then makes her feel like the center of the moment. 3. They don't unload their life story. Younger women often feel drained when older men launch into endless explanations about past relationships, career struggles, or personal growth journeys. But this rare type keeps it simple, just enough detail to spark curiosity. They might say something like, "I've had my share of experiences, learned a lot, still figuring a few things out." That restrained honesty shows confidence without emotional overload, making her lean closer instead of zoning out halfway through a miniature documentary about his past. 4. They notice her focus, not just her appearance. Most men default to telling her she's beautiful, but the uncommon few point out the things no one else sees: her discipline, the way her mind works, how she expresses her passions with clarity. One sincere line like, "I like how sharp you are when you talk about what matters to you," hits deeper than any generic compliment. It separates them from every man who relies on surface-level praise. Women want to feel understood, not just admired. This is how the 2% earn real respect. 5. They offer quiet space that invites her to open up. It sounds unusual, but younger women feel it right away. These men don't rush to fill every lull in the conversation. They leave gentle pauses that feel like open doors, not awkward gaps. That silence says, "You can show more of yourself here." And suddenly she's talking freely, sharing stories she's never voiced out loud. That unexpected emotional closeness makes him not only attractive, but impossible to forget. 6. They tease with confidence, not fear. Most men tread carefully around younger women, afraid to disagree or risk appearing outdated. But the 2% handle it with playful boldness. She makes a bold claim, and instead of nodding along, he smirks and says, "You think that's going to work on me?" It's not ridicule, it's a soft challenge, a wink woven into words. It shows strength, standards, and humor all at once. And she can't help but feel more drawn to him because he's not dazzled by everything she says.